Hello everyone, my name is Nicholas May-Varas. Today I'm going to show how to make a chessboard table with an interesting joining operation. Furniture commonly uses mechanical fasteners to join components. However, I feel that the same strength can come from using adhesives while creating a very integrated design. Also, making a chessboard table allows for more functionality. And furthermore, one of the ways this product was designed to be manufactured was by taking into consideration the various joint techniques involved in the process. For example, I had to ensure that the leg joints were large enough so that they did not crack. I also used pine, which is a softer wood, which means it is able to be manufactured well using at-home tools. I started by cutting the table legs to a reasonable length using pieces of pine. I then started the joint making process. After marking the location of the notches for the joint, I used a bandsaw to cut the notches. The bandsaw provided me with the flexibility to cut the notches into the table legs. Even though I have not made that type of joint configuration before, it was a great opportunity to learn a new technique. I then sanded the table leg joints to a spherical geometry. It is important to be careful to not sand too much, as more could have been sanded later if the joints did not fit properly. I then made the main frame of the table by cutting 2x4 pieces of wood using a table saw. It was important to perform trimming operations when necessary. Holes were then drilled into those pieces of wood using a drill press. These are what will connect the table legs to the main frame. I then used wood glue to join the table legs and main frame because wood glue works well for making strong connections. I then made the base for the chessboard tabletop using plywood. Plywood works well because it is not too heavy and is strong. I then made the mortar mixture to lay the tile using mortar and water. I do not have much experience using mortar, so it was great to practice using it. After obtaining a good ratio of water and mortar, I spread the mortar onto the plywood and laid tile on top of it. I then used a scraper to move mortar over the top of the tile. I then cut some trim to place around the outside of the frame. After cutting the trim, I used some finishing nails to attach the trim onto the main frame of the table. After the tabletop was placed into the table frame, I made a chessboard feature of the table. To make the chessboard tabletop, I used white paint to paint every other tile. The table worked out well. I like how strong the table leg joints turned out. It was great to have the opportunity to practice a joint technique I have not done before. Also, the chessboard tabletop is very functional and makes the table more interesting. This table making process helps me further develop many skills, and I hope you enjoyed learning about my process of making this table.